Have you ever wondered what would happen if you suddenly disappeared, only to reappear decades later in a completely different place? Picture this. It's a sunny September morning in 1992 and Pan Am Flight 914 is preparing for takeoff at New York's JFK Airport. The destination? Sunny Miami. The passengers and crew aboard are expecting just another routine flight across the East Coast. As the plane ascends into the sky, all seems well. The crew is in contact with air traffic control. The weather is clear and the passengers are settling in for what they believe will be a short journey. But as time progresses, something utterly bewildering happens. Air traffic control loses all contact with the aircraft. On the radar screens, the blip representing Flight 914 inexplicably vanishes. Just like that, a plane carrying 200 people disappears into thin air. Confusion and fear immediately ensue. Search and rescue teams are dispatched, scouring the area where the plane was last located. But it's as if Flight 914 has been swallowed by the sky itself, leaving no trace of its whereabouts. The media catches wind of the story, and it's not long before news of the disappearance becomes a worldwide headline. The friends and families of those on board oscillate between hope and despair. The aviation industry is left scratching its head, struggling to explain how a plane could simply vanish without a trace. Conspiracy theorists have a field day, spinning tales of alien abduction and government cover-ups. The world grapples with the chilling reality of a modern-day Bermuda Triangle scenario. But just as the world was coming to terms with the loss of Flight 914, an even more perplexing event occurred. The mysterious disappearance was about to take an unexpected turn, plunging us further into an enigma that continues to baffle us to this day. In a twist that could only come from a Hollywood script, Flight 914 made a shocking reappearance. The plane, which had vanished from the radar, was now reported to have landed in Caracas, Venezuela, thousands of miles off its original route. This sudden arrival of the missing aircraft sent shockwaves through the aviation world and left the witnesses on the ground in utter disbelief. Those present at Simon Bolivar International Airport reported that the aircraft looked out of place, as if it had been plucked from a different era. The plane's exterior was worn and dated, a stark contrast to the modern jets we're accustomed to seeing today. Even more baffling was the state of the crew and passengers. They were dressed in styles reminiscent of the 1970s, adding to the growing aura of mystery. In a state of confusion and shock, they vehemently claimed to be from that very decade. Their insistence on this, despite being faced with evidence of the current year, was utterly bewildering. Now imagine being in their shoes, expecting to land in sunny Miami only to disembark in a foreign land, amidst a crowd speaking a different language, and in a world that had seemingly fast-forwarded by decades. It's enough to send chills down anyone's spine. This shocking event has left us with one burning question. Was this a case of time travel or something even more inexplicable? Did Pan Am Flight 914 really journey through time, or was it all an elaborate hoax? This question has been at the heart of countless debates and sleepless nights for those intrigued by the mysteries of time and space. The incident has spawned a myriad of theories, each more captivating than the last. Let's dive headfirst into the sea of conjectures and explore some of these fascinating possibilities. The first and most sensational theory suggests that Flight 914 fell into a wormhole or a rift in the space-time continuum. Proponents of this theory argue that such a phenomenon could have caused the plane to travel from 1970 to 1992 in a blink of an eye. However, this idea is often met with skepticism. After all, wormholes are purely theoretical and have not been empirically proven to exist. Furthermore, even if they do exist, the chances of a commercial airliner accidentally falling into one are astronomically small. Another theory proposes that Flight 914 was the victim, or perhaps the beneficiary, of a secret government experiment. This theory draws parallels with the infamous Philadelphia experiment, another alleged case of time travel involving a naval warship during World War II. However, this theory too has its detractors. Critics argue that there is no concrete evidence linking the government to the incident. Moreover, if such a powerful and groundbreaking technology did exist, why hasn't it been used more extensively? We reached out to aviation experts and physicists for their take on this enigmatic incident. Many dismissed the time travel theory outright, citing a lack of scientific evidence. However, others suggested that the phenomenon might be linked to quantum mechanics or experimental military technology. Despite the myriad of theories, the truth about Flight 914 remains a mystery. Was it a case of time travel, a carefully orchestrated hoax, or something else entirely? Until definitive evidence is found, we can only speculate and wonder about the strange journey of Pan Am Flight 914. The mystery of Flight 914 has given birth to numerous theories and speculations. Some theorists propose that the plane encountered a wormhole, a hypothetical tunnel in space-time that could potentially allow for travel across vast distances or even different periods in time. Could Flight 914 have unwittingly passed through such a phenomenon only to reappear in a different era? Another theory suggests a rift in the space-time continuum. This idea, often found in science fiction, posits that the fabric of time itself can be disrupted, causing strange and unexplainable events. Finally, there's the theory linking the event to secret government experiments. Echoes of the Philadelphia experiment, an alleged military test said to have caused a US Navy ship to disappear in 1943, resonate in this speculation. Could Flight 914 have been an unintended victim of similar clandestine activities? While these theories provide food for thought, they also deepen the enigma surrounding Flight 914. The story of Pan Am Flight 914 is a story that continues to baffle and intrigue. A flight that vanished, only to reappear decades later in an unexpected place. The crew and passengers, seemingly untouched by time, were left in a state of confusion and disbelief. Despite numerous theories and speculations, the mystery remains unsolved. As we continue to search for answers, the mystery of Flight 914 serves as a reminder of the unexplained phenomena that continue to challenge our understanding of the world.